Since everybody in a bald-headed ass mama got something to say about Dank. First of all, let's touch bases on the big bitches in the back that got something to say about me. I seen a bitch say go walk. You cool. Like, you only like one burger away from being my size. Like,
I've heard of some totally insane lawsuits in my time, but I've got to say, this has got to be by far the wackiest I've ever heard of. And it is about a rapper who calls herself Dank DeMoss. And she was refused entry into a car by a Lyft driver because he said she wouldn't fit in his car. But I've got to admit, he was extremely polite and he did refund her money. Most people would have seen her and driven off, according to many comments I have read.
Yeah, I got no space in my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What am I gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel it. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the lift because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What make you think I can't fit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car?
Someone who was a taxi driver for many years, we always had the opportunity to deny entry into our cars because the cars actually belong to us, the same as it does for this Lyft driver. Now, we're listening to his car and it doesn't sound very healthy, to be fair. And if you go back and look at it, it is quite low to the ground. So you can imagine someone who weighs nearly £500 getting into it would make it even lower to the ground. And I would have thought that if you can't fit a seatbelt physically around your body, then it wouldn't be safe for you to get into it. And why would you want to get in a car not wearing a seatbelt? I mean, they're obviously put there for a reason, aren't they? And it is to protect you. If you physically cannot get it round you, then that is going to be a major problem, in my opinion.
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired.
Would be another major reason why I wouldn't want to get in his car if his tyres are not safe. And he is actually saying there he's got very tired tyres. So, you'd be taking your life in your hands anyway. But the thing that gets me is she says that she was highly embarrassed about this situation occurring.
Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
How can you sit there and say it really hurt your feelings? Because let's face it, if it did, you would not, one, record it, two, put it on the internet, three, go on the news and talk about it, and four, hire a bunch of lawyers to sue the Lyft driver. That is not hurting your feelings and feeling embarrassed, in my opinion.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face.
Personally, I don't feel sorry for the rapper. No, I feel sorry for the Lyft driver. Because of this incident, he actually got fired. And at the end of the day, all he's trying to do is earn some money for himself and possibly his family. And the thing is, he knows his car better than anybody else. And, each car has a payload, a weight limit, and that total weight limit is to be distributed in all the seats of the car. It's not meant to have at least half of it just in one place. So, again, I don't think it would have been safe for her, and it certainly wouldn't been safe for him. What would have happened if there had been an accident and she didn't have her seatbelt on? Think about that for a second. But this lawsuit is absolutely outrageous. Just look at her in these pictures. I mean, in some of them, she can hardly fit at all. I mean, look at the Jeep. How is she supposed to control the car?
My body right now, is like my mind don't know that I'm this big. My mind does not know that I'm this big. So I be feeling like I can do everything. So when I walk in the gym, I feel like I'm fit.
Unfortunately for you, the rest of us don't see you the way you see yourself.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
I 100% disagree with him there. You can't physically change your skin colour, but you can change the shape of your body and the weight that you are by eating different foods and exercising. Just because you have a person of colour or a different race in your car, I agree that if you say you're not getting in my car because of that, then you would have a lawsuit, yes, because that is a racist comment and it's unnecessary. No one needs to be a racist. But when you've got someone in your car that is going to make it unsafe, then obviously weight has to come into it. And if that really is a law in the state of Michigan, then that is a ridiculous law because you are putting hundreds of people's lives at risk that are on the roads and possibly on the sidewalks as well.
Shouldn't have to pay for extra for Uber XL.
Why should you not have to pay for a LYFT XL? At the end of the day, you are responsible for your body type. It is all dependent on what you eat. So therefore, if you are a bigger person, then you should be responsible for getting a ride that you fit into and are safe in, surely.
Since everybody in a bald-headed ass mama got something to say about Dank. First of all, let's touch bases on the big in the back that got something to say about me. I seen a bitch say go walk. You cool. Like you only like one burger away from being my size. Like y'all got me.
Even if I ate one more burger, I would never ever be 500 pounds. I worked it out, I weigh 75 kilos, which is not even 200 pounds. So I would definitely have to eat an awful lot of burgers to get to your weight. Not that I eat burgers because I don't. I might have one once a year, if that, personally. But what I would like to know is whose side are you on? Let me know down in the comments. Do you think that the rapper is in the right, or do you think that the Lyft driver is in the right? And in my opinion, I think that she did all of this for money and for clout because she has been a rapper for about 10 years. And until this all blew up, Personally, I had never heard of her. Well, if you've enjoyed the video, then please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye for now.